In previous videos, we saw how to model in REVMo 8 using these commands: insert single element, insert frame element, and insert multiple elements. In this video, we can do the same thing using the family view. So family view is another way to do modeling in REVMo 8, and these commands here, if you prefer to use this command rather than loading this palette here, we show you how to use these three commands. So family view also allows you to model the same way as we did using these three commands, and you can collapse the sim. So we have same thing here. We have these two files. We're gonna be using this one. This way, this is more detailed. In here, you only see the category, and it will list everything under it, like for instance columns. So it will list all the columns without showing any subcategories. This will allow you to show the subcategories here, so you can have more control of your element types. So when you load this, let's expand this one here, and you can see you can highlight the type you want and then right click, and you will get options. So here has more options than these commands. So depending on the element type you highlight, you can get the options. So this is insert in any of these is equivalent to this command here. The insert multiple, same thing, it will load the same one as you. Let's go with steel. Same thing as you use this one, and also it has some other options like set as default column, and we'll see that when we use this frame creation, the automatic frame creation. This will allow you to set this will be the default column when you do automatic generation of the entire stick frame. So you can set this as your default, and you can set this as your default wall, and so on and so forth. Also, this allows you here to let's go for instance columns. So when you click columns, you will have here, you can specify the rotation angle and all the other parameters as opposed to this one. So this you will have to, if you're using these commands, you will have to set this in advance. Here you can change it while you modeling, and also it shows you the what it looks like. So here you can click and you can enlarge the icon for the shape, and also here it tells you more about the parameter or property. And if you added any notes when you generated the editor, for instance, if I remember, so let's try and add some notes here. This is sample note, and maybe you want to change the color and give a price $1 per weight, and then add save. So this is W30 by 148. If you make changes to the family view editor, you need to refresh your view, and this will collapse all, and then you can go to you can see here it's changed it. So now you can see a note. So a project manager would add a note to any specific element that the user can read this note and follow some instructions. So this is like a user data can be added in addition to the color and of course the price that will be used later on to see to calculate the material takedown on the project cost of the project. So let's work on a different grid. So we can work on, let's say, grid 2, highlight it, and let's select all, and you can say show. So it showed grid 2 right now, and we can work on it. Let's load this one again. So columns, you can come here and say insert column, and you can read the prompt. Same thing you did before, and here if you specify the angle 90, we'll do the same one just to show you. So this will give it a different angle, and you can change any of these. Same thing with framing. Again, insert framing, you can do something like that. Same thing as this with additional options. This will continuous or curve, and we'll see the bracing in a different video. This will do the multiple, and you can the same thing, the same concept will apply to all the other elements. And this is and also here you can change the center, the bottom, while you're modeling, and you can change any of these values during modeling, as opposed to the options here you have to set it beforehand if you are using this. That's about it. And this button here, it loads the same thing. This button would load the family view files, same thing as this button here, but it will load it in the palette. And I guess let's see if there's any other. Okay, so this is a profile. If you have a curve and you select that, it will generate the wall. This is continuous, and this is multiple. Set as default. We'll see that how this is used. Same thing when we do a floor. And I guess that's about it. The difference between one of the most important difference between this one and this one is here is you can specify the properties before while you're modeling. And see you in the next video. Thank you.